Sorry, it's a bit of a mess, but this is welcome to the Hysteria Lives HQ, and this is my memorabilia collection, which is, as you can see, it's a bit of a state at the moment, but there's lots of stuff in here. But today I'm going to go through what I've got for you, which is some of my Happy Birthday to Me collection, which hopefully you find sort of interesting. Let's have a look, see what we've got in here. Start off with, I've got the Japanese program for the thing, and there's Ably Helped by Max Gilbert, which you may have heard on the podcast, the Hysteria Continues podcast. You've been listening to that. Lots of great pictures. That picture, especially, it's Greg Rebier, isn't in the film. There's various pictures in here, some nice gory ones, which again aren't in the film. Now that's a great picture of the cast of Happy Birthday to Me, which I think if you look at Hysteria Lives website, there's a retrospective of the film, and lots of these are on there. There's a great one of Tracy Bregman holding her breath under the water. Now that's the Happy Birthday to Me Japanese program, which is definitely worth getting if you do come across it. This is the merchandising and advertising manual for the film, which again has got lots of great pictures in there and lots of information about the film, and also lots of ad mats. Now I love these because they've got all these ideas of what to do for the film, how to promote it. For instance, what's your horoscope? What's a birthday party without ice cream? Lots of very cheesy ideas for fantastic cheesy film. So, and lots of great ad mats in there. Again, thank you, Gilbert. Now, also got in here, I won't go through all of these because there's loads and loads of them, but some of the lobby cards for the film. These are, I think, the American lobby cards. Lots of different ones. Again, with this film, I've got different lobby cards from different countries. Most of them have got similar types of images on them, as you can see with these ones. Now, this is quite an interesting sort of lobby card because it's got the picture of Lisa Langoy from the film. This is famous because it's her covered in blood, and obviously she's not covered in blood in the film. And it recently came out, the Terror Trap interview with her, that her death scene was actually cut, and she was actually cut, whacked with an axe, and it was considered too gory, and it was completely cut out. Now, come on to some other things. Now, this is the advertising, again, another advertising manual or a press pack for the film, which again has got lots of great information on the film. It's got photos, black and white photos from the film, and I won't go through all of them at the moment, but just gives you some idea of what's in there. Let's have a look. Also got some production notes talking about the stars of the film, various bits and pieces, which is a lot of good fun. Then we've also got these are actually slightly different. These ones, these are the Mexican lobby cards, which have got some different pictures from the film, which you don't actually see very often in other places. Some of these are pretty much very similar to the ones you do see, but say for instance this one with Glenn Ford finding a skull in the grounds, you don't see very often. Let's have a look. There's lots of different things. This is a great picture of the end scene of Happy Birthday to Me, which again, Happy Birthday to Me is one of my favourite slashers from the early 1980s, from 1981, came out on by Columbia Pictures, unlike on the Funhouse Blu-ray, which I insist, My Bloody Valentine came out on Blu-ray, by Columbia Pictures, and it wasn't, it was obviously Paramount. I was having a brain fart then. Now, this is the kind of ad mat for the film, so again, this is what have been used in magazines and newspapers, and I kind of love all this shit, basically. It's just like, really good fun. I've got a number of posters for the film. I won't bore you with all of them, but this is the Australian poster for the film, which again, they all feature this fantastic image, which is on the back of Teenage Wasteland, which is the shish kebab murder, which again is probably one of my favourite death scenes in all the slasher movies from the early 80s. This is open this up. This is the one sheet. The quad, the British quad for the British release from 1981. This is what I remember seeing outside the cinema when I was just a kid, and I do love this. So it's such a fantastic image, and a great poster as well. Now there's lots of other bits and pieces I've got here. Some more lobby cards from the film, from the Mexican or Spanish release. I'm not sure which. And again, lots of different sort of images. Again, this one's the picture of Lisa May Goy, which you can't really see the blood so much in that one. And also, obviously, Tracy Bregman under the water, again holding a breath, although I imagine that's probably a model by that point there. And of course, then we have our final girl showing off her split ends. I mean, that's mostly of what I've got. I've got some more bits and pieces from Happy Birthday to Me, but I'm sure you've seen enough. Now, if you're interested, I will show you some of the ones from the other films, which I've got different things for. You know, I mean, I've got so much crap here. I've been collecting it for years and years and years, and it's stuff I really like. I mean, they say we've got in here, you know, the My Bloody Valentine stuff, and Terror Train, Prom Night, loads of Mexican bits and pieces. But anyway, that's probably more than enough for you at the moment. So I shall say goodbye, and we shall say goodbye from Gilbert, won't we?